Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe, to the channel. We're going to take a look at the TVP today. Yesterday I've shown you the Skoda T25, the T34-100, the VTU, the Skoda T50 and the TVP T50-51 on stream. Today we've got two great replays sent in by subscribers. And these were both dropped on the Discord. The biggest problem with this tank is, in a way, it is really situational. There were a few people saying already, bring back 7.6. This is the worst tier 10 in the game. We're going to watch one game sent in by Nikto, who said I was crying, not because of the tank, not because of the fact that I had a really nice game and an ace, etc., etc., but because of the level of gameplay. And this is what makes and breaks the tank, in my opinion. You have a good gun. There's no doubt about it. It has a good gun, 4 shells in the magazine, 1240 burst capability, but a really long reload. You can see nearly 22 seconds. I could bring it down just a little bit more using the improved ventilation, but you don't want to miss any shots in these tanks. So I'd go for calibrated shells. This is pretty much the rest of the loadout. No real using in fitting enhanced armor because the armor just isn't really there. So yeah, we're gonna go for this setup. And please tell me below, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe, do you have this tank in the game yourself? Do you have the TVP 51? What do you think of it? Is it a TrashVP or is it a top VP? Let's put it that way. I've seen it as being described as a TrashVP. Like somebody said, well, the AMX 50B does everything this tank can, except maybe 3 shots instead of 4. It has got armor, it has got mobility, it has a gun which may not aim that quick as a TVP, but it can do everything a TVP can. So why bother? And I would like to know your opinion. I honestly do, guys. But please tell me what you think of the tank. We have Nikto over here was trying a really snappy snapshot on the sneaky shot onto that E75. Didn't really manage to hit him. That projectile has already been shot once. And the biggest problem now is, do you go for a full reload or do you fire your 3 shots? And you can see that Nikto is firing his 3 shots, tracks the E75 there and puts another shot into him. There we go, 555 damage dealt. 3 shots hit out of 4, not bad whatsoever, but only 2 penetrations. And what he's going to do now is just sit. And this is a tank where you can easily have a drink or a sip of coffee, and then you can start banging someone again. Here we go, 1 shot into the E75. He ain't gonna move, has a broken engine, and player underscore number thingy is down. Back to the garage, bye bye. This FV was safe behind the building, but if he keeps moving back, then he's not safe anymore. And you can see from the reload 21.3 that Nikto has got the vents fitted, so that's good information. You can see how the tank performs if you fit improved ventilation instead of the calibrated shells. And he said, well, I was crying, and he wasn't crying because of his performance, he was crying because of the level of gameplay. This projector getting shot once, twice, and here's another one. Of course, this happens, he could have just backed down instead of looking around. Guilty as charged. I shouldn't say anything about that because I get hit in pretty stupid situations. But you can also see that Nikto here is just rolling on the top, getting a little spotting left and right, and then just driving back again into a safe position to get his magazine fully reloaded again. Yeah, there it is. Takes some time, as you can see. It takes some time. But if you can do this, then this tank will really show its power. Then it will really show its muscles. If you can't do this, then you will not like this tank. This guy, I have no clue what he was doing. He's going to get shot. He's going to get blown to smithereens completely. Yes, he took out the E100, but it is just... This is not how you should play a TVP. AP shot, there we go, nice one. 4.8k damage dealt already. 2 kills, as you can see. But still, this game isn't won. He's done nearly 5k damage, and this is still a 3 versus 3. E100 coming in. You do not want to get shot by the E100, so we're going to relocate just a little bit. There we go. Still not reloaded, as you can see. Still not reloaded. And this guy, the 121B Invincible, realizes what is happening. I can't push on this TVP. You just can't push on an isolated TVP if you don't know what his status is in terms of the magazine. If you don't know if he has a full magazine or not, you just can't do it. A tank like a Progetto, in that way, is more flexible. I've mentioned that before in the 7.7 preview video where I compared the TVP against the Progetto, and in a few games I've played, it was exactly playing out as I thought it would, because it is what it is. It is a tank with amazing burst capability, but no real armor except for the mantlet. You will bounce the occasional shot on that mantlet. It is rounded. It's not very thick, but you will bounce from time to time. But if you get pushed by a determined enemy like a Leopard, like an Optical 40, like a T-62A, you will not like this tank. That said, 633 base XP would be an ace any day. 6k damage dealt, 2.1k assists, as you can see, 8.1 in total combined. Really nice game there, Nick. Thank you very much for sending that to me. And congratulations on the ace. This was actually his 100th game, I think. So, are you going to sell it now? Or it's going to just sit in the garage and get the dust? Please leave a comment below, buddy. We're going to go towards the next one. Panzer Elite. Here we go. He's going to drive it on Canal. And if there's any map... Oh, there's more maps where you can snipe. But if there's a map where you would want to have this tank, the TVP, platooned up with something like a Grill or an FE215B or any other tank destroyer, it would have to be this map. Because people go everywhere and camp. Maybe Castile would be a good one too. But people go up on these ridges and they camp like there is no tomorrow. They start going over there and they just camp, or light tanks just keep running around and they don't stop because Wargaming told them to. It's going to be really interesting. It is going to be really interesting. Take a look at this. Hello E75. We're not going to shoot you yet because, but he's going to hold this over here, wait for him to shoot, back up a little bit. Yes, he's in the bush. E75 is going to get shot once. There we go. And now he's going to burst 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This is how you TVP, guys. This is I'd say a parasite, you know? You're just vampiring off the spots of your teammates, off the damage of your teammates, and you try to smack somebody once, twice, 3 times, 4 times if they are not paying attention, or if you can spot them and they don't spot you in return, like this poor little waffle over here. He's rolling back, gonna get shot once, and twice, and 3 times. Yes, that's a hit. And is he over there? Of course he is. Find us another target. We will find you another target. Leopard getting smacked for 904 with HE through the side. Leopard is down to clippable, as you can see. So what we're going to do then, we're going to roll in. And take a look at this one. Riddle me this. This bounce. 3, 2, 1. How did he bounce that? When I originally saw it, I was thinking his gun was inside the gun of the Leopard, but then I didn't see it now, but yeah, he bounced 350 on the gun. Okay, fair enough. What's he going to do now? He's going to push on the FE4005. Oh, not going to happen because there's an I7 over there. Lower plate. There we go. Shot once and shot twice. Nice one. Hello, mouse. We're going to shoot him again. The IS-7 has been taken out. 1500 assists in total. FE4005 is still there. Not a shell burst behind him. Not sure what tank that was. Can't be the FE4005. Maybe it was the mouse, but there might be a camper in the usual Sector 1 position as well, which would then be the Foch Destroyer. Spoiler alert, he's there. FE4005 has shot once already onto the grill, so he's gonna bounce a shot over there. 1 shot and 2 shots and 3 for the team, and this FE4005 is getting obliterated. There we go. And you can see the bounce was on the front plate? Not sure. Where was that bounce? Can't find it, to be honest. Maybe it was on the gun. It was on the gun mounted by the looks of it. Okay, fair enough. Gun mounted will bounce. As said, it is rounded. It's a little bit troll. But don't expect to bounce a lot. I mean, the sides are HE-able, the rear especially so. And with that long reload, you will suffer massively because you just can't hide anywhere. Games like these, they play out exactly to the strengths of the TVP. This is like a dream come true. This is what you will want to see. And you can also see that Panzer Elite over here was using the calibrated shells because of 21.7 in terms of the reload. He is still not reloaded, so there we go again. Hello, Mr. Foch. I will sit happily behind this house because you have a long reload as well. He was waiting a bit too long. Come on, heat shell 1 and heat shell 2. And shot number 3 bounces on the side. That's a little bit unfortunate. Trying to shoot him in the rangefinder on top with heat, but that one didn't go through because he shot him on the front plate. And I could keep going on and on and on about the long reload, so I'm not going to do that. I've mentioned that a fair few times already. But this is TVP gameplay. It may not be... If you're looking at these games, you might start thinking, well, it's really boring. And it kind of is if you look at the games, if you watch the games and you're not playing them yourself. But if you're playing the tank, in my opinion, it is a nice one to play. It is a high risk, high reward type of tank. If you go in just August Blazing YOLO Rambo mode style, it won't work. You will suffer and you will not have a good time in the tank. If you have a team that crumbles, you will suffer. You will not have a good time in the tank. Should you then grind for this one, Martin? I hear you ask. Well, yeah, it is a tier 10, obviously. So in that regard, it is worth going for, in my opinion. But if you want to have a tank where you can excel in and be flexible, then I wouldn't get this one. This is a burst tank. This is a parasite. This is an annoying, pesky little finisher. Then it can work. But if you can't do that, then yeah, I wouldn't go for it. Panzer Elite gets a nice ace, well, a nice ace, a really great ace, 7k damage dealt, as you can see, 5 kills and 2k assists as well, so 9k combined. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe. TVP Instigator, I should say now, TVP T50/51. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you all on the next one. Cheers, happy tanking, bye bye.